So in this video, I'm going to show you guys. Now, I am not a huge fan of the bench press. The reason why, I got a bad shoulder, amongst other things, right? I got a bad shoulder, I got a bad hip, I got a bad foot, I got a receding hairline, all that shit. I'm a train wreck, right? But I've never been able to do a really heavy barbell chest press because of an injury I got from wrestling in high school, right? But I still do it. Now, one of the things I've learned over the years is for anybody that has trouble benching on a traditional bench press, rather than using the actual bench, which I don't like for a couple of reasons, and I'll tell you why. We use stability balls and we use BOSU balls. In this video, I'm gonna show you guys how to use a stability ball. And in one of the next videos, I'm gonna show you guys how to use the BOSU ball, which I think works phenomenally better. But, you know, you say tomato, I say tomato. It's all the same shit, right? So, the reason why I don't like most benches is because if you come over here and we look at these benches, right? These are just a couple of the benches we have at the gym. Your average bench is gonna have a very narrow platform. You can see how narrow it is right here. So if somebody like myself goes to lay on this bench who has a wider back, right? And I'm sitting down to do my bench press, there's not really a lot of space to drive my shoulders into to get good technique and form. So for me, what'll happen is I'm not able to stabilize my shoulder the right way, and then I lose a lot of power in my shoulder when I go. Almost lost my hat. Where, if I use a stability ball or a BOSU ball, I'm able to get a wider surface area for my shoulders, which lets me push harder into the ground. I get a better lift. Right now, I obviously didn't set this up the right way because the bar is not high enough, but I'm gonna work with it anyway. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my squat rack, which I usually use when I'm doing my bench press anyway. Usually when you go to do bench, everybody and their mother wants to bench the same day, and it's very hard to get a bench in the gym most times. So I'll use a squat rack because most people don't want to fucking do legs, and you'll almost always see a squat rack open. But also because I can use my stability ball, I line up, get my bar, right? I grabbed 15 just for the sake of it. I'm not warmed up yet or anything, right? And all I'm gonna do, I'm popping up and in, right? Actually, I don't like that. Let me get a little closer. You want to set up in a way where about 1 fist distance away from the bar, so I can roll under it. There's a split second where I'm able to safely bring the bar off. And now when I press up and down, I have a wider surface area to drive my shoulders into and execute my bench press. Now, what am I also doing? My glutes are engaged, my hamstrings are engaged, my lats are engaged. I'm able to get a better push with the bar as I go. And it's a lot more stability and give here, so I can keep a lot more of that pressure off my shoulder and get better bench work. And I can really drive my shoulders into the ball, open up my chest, and keep a lot of that pressure off my shoulder and my bicep tendon. And when I'm done, I'm up and I'm out. So those are stability ball chest presses, right? You wanna make sure your stability ball is somewhat inflated. You also wanna make sure it's not gonna pop, right? If you got a cheap stability ball, I wouldn't even do it. Now, as far as max weight goes, I probably wouldn't do more than 225 on the bar if I'm doing them on a stability ball. Why? Safety reasons. The average stability ball has a total weight pressure of about 500 pounds. So you figure if you weigh 250 and you bench at 225, you still got like 25 pounds of variance in there. Is it gonna pop at 500 pounds? No, but you don't wanna be the one that it happens to, because if you go down, you can fucking bad things will happen, right? Now they have reinforced stability balls where you could go on those, and it takes 1,000 pounds of pressure to pop it and it'd be safer. Am I gonna say I've never done more than 225 on here? I'd be lying if I told you guys that. I think the most I got on here is like 275. I really can't bench that much. But same thing, you can just see how, can you come from behind and get my shoulders by where the shoulders meet the ball? You can see just how much more surface area, like Susie's gonna shoot where my shoulders meet the ball. You can see just how much of a better connection I'm getting to the ball. I got all that surface area in there to balance and stabilize through as I'm going. Right, so now on top of my bench, I'm getting a lot of core work out of it too, so I gotta hold myself up and balance myself as I go. So if you can't get a bench and all that's open is squat racks, now you have a way to do your bench. When I'm done, I'm up, I'm out, and I'm done. That is a stability ball chest press. If you guys haven't tried it yet, I would definitely give it a shot one day. It's a phenomenal variation. And you know, if you're doing your bench press right now and you feel like you're stuck at a point where you just can't break through that plateau, Obviously, you know you guys have to change your training every 6 to 8 weeks so this way your body doesn't get like stale and used to the same shit. A simple little change, like going from a flat bench to a stability ball while you're still training your barbell chest press, is a phenomenal way to change your routine just that much to give it a little more stimulation, maybe break you through that plateau you're stuck in right now. Guys, hopefully that helped you out. Try that on chest day. See you in the next video.